Hey guys, welcome to an Epic 7 video. Well, the music is extremely peaceful. So I just want to do an update. So the reason for this video, so I just reached Master in Arena. And I haven't been playing that long, so I wanted to see if I can give everybody some tips. Just if they wanted to follow loosely. So let's get right to it. The first one is that, have your base team, I think is the most important tip. So just have one team that you really focus on and that can do the most content. So have a team that can do, there are two things you want to focus on, and that's Wyvern 11, rushing to Wyvern 11, and also Arena. If you focus on those two things, everything else will fall in place. And I think it's good to focus on Arena because it gives you a lot of Sky Stones every month, and personally, I just like the competitive aspect of it. So either do that or choose like Wyvern 11 plus something else to focus on. Okay, great. That's tip number one. Tip number two is that be really good with your refreshes. So let's, for example, we'll do one refresh right now. And you see that sometimes these ones just come up with like one hero. I have no idea what that is, but definitely go for those, especially if you're in a tier that you're not really winning any battles at all. But for example, look at the ones and then see which ones your team is strong against, and over a while you'll have an eye for that and you can see which ones you'll win against. So be smart with that. Don't just fight everybody. Don't pound your head against like people that you think you'll win. Also, another tip, do all of these give Sky Stones. Definitely a good idea. Great. So with that, another thing is conserve your stamina, so make sure that you're using it efficiently in order to progress in the game. So focus on what you need the most at that time. So if you need some catalyst for your hero, if you need to focus on what to get through a certain stage, if you need to focus on 6-star people, right? Just have that focus. So that go fast to focus in this entire thing. So just keep that in mind. Won't make the video too long. If you guys a little bit about my team. So I have Soul here. You can see he's switching out around his gear due to the free unequip event, which I think is over now. I didn't really notice that. But yeah, so I just keep his stuff on. You see his set is kind of broken right now, and some of my stuff didn't roll that well actually. So that'll also have some like impact on your progression. But just I think it's important to just take little steps, right? So just have like it's a marathon, not a sprint, and that's some advice I got from just talking to people on Discord, but it's really true, right? So that little bit of progress every day, it adds up to a lot of success in the future. So keep that in mind for sure. Try not to have broken sets, but then also don't stick by having the sets too much. So for example, if you have some good items, do put them on your best character if it makes sense. Solo was that example, right? I have 2 broken sets there. Might replace it with attack. We'll see where that goes. And progressing, for example, for Wyvern 10, what I had to do is really switch around a lot of my gear. For example, let's say I have my Angelica up to HP. I sacrificed Ken's HP ring, right, for another ring that is decent but not nearly as good. Cut his HP by 2,000 or something to